Those are my top 5 concerns about Superman. I'm sure it will be good. I'm sure it will be very good. If it isn't, I don't know what's gonna happen to me. Superman is written and directed by James Gunn and is about this hero trying to reconcile his alien kryptonite heritage in a world that is not that happy with Superman anymore. This was my most anticipated film of the year by far. I mean, from the first trailer, I got this shot and put as a wallpaper for my iPad. I mean, like, guys, this character means the world to me. I love James Gunn, and putting these two things together, I mean, I couldn't see this film failing. That being said, the theater experience didn't work. The theater had a lot of malfunctions. The film freezed like 3 times. I watched this film in 4D, so in 4D you know that you have to sometimes use 3D glasses, so they gave us 3D glasses. The 3D wasn't working at first, so they had to restart the film, and then the 4D wasn't working, so they had to restart the film again. I mean, basically I need my money back. But yeah, I think I didn't like this film. Yeah, and it's very simple. I just couldn't digest the story that was being told. From the opening, there's text giving you context to the story, and when you have a lot of text trying to explain you things, that's a bad omen for the film. There's a lot of characters in this film, there's a lot of story here. The film basically opens in the middle of a story, and it's trying to get you up to speed in every single scene for you to understand what's happening. And there's not enough time to digest information, there's not enough time to feel something, at least in the first 2 acts. And I'm not gonna lie to you, this film reminded me of this film. I mean, it has a lot of similarities. It's very quick, it opens in the middle of a story, and it's trying to get you up to speed for every single scene. It's better than that film, that for sure. And this film basically has more heart. But I struggled to feel something in the first 2 acts. Everything was happening too quick, and I don't know, I didn't like that. I said something in my 5 biggest fears about the Superman movie in the previous video that I completely regret saying, and it's the fact that I think it's bullshit that your movie is as good as your villain. After watching this film, that's for sure. Because Lex Luthor in this film is the guy who is basically triggering the plot and the story and the struggles that Superman is going through. So to have such a weak villain with such weak motivations felt so empty, and I was really disappointed. That was one of my biggest fears with the movie, and it came true. That being said, Nicholas Hoult is amazing. He's truly amazing, and that leads me to the positives. All the acting is really strong in this movie. David Corenswet as Superman, Rachel Brosnahan, Nicholas Hoult. Everyone is doing a great job in this film, but the characters sometimes don't work. Some really do. The best characters that work is Superman. He's not a flawless person, that I can tell you. And he's a little bit different from the comics, but I really love this. I said this to one of my viewers, and it's that I don't care if the character is a little bit different from the comics. If you respect the essence of the character, I'm fine with it. And they really did. Rachel Brosnahan's Lois Lane is amazing. There's a scene where both of them are arguing, and it was beautiful reading. Beautiful. There's another scene with Pa Kent that also, those 2 scenes were my favorite ones in the film. The action sequences are really good, are really well shot, and they're a lot of fun. They're much better as the movie is going along, because at first, in the middle of the action sequences, there's a lot of things happening and it was just jarring. The 3rd act has a lot of great moments and a lot of heartfelt moments. But every time there was a great moment, I was just thinking, I would have felt even more if this was better set up. And it was not that well set up. One thing I didn't like about this world that has superheroes, creatures, and monsters already established is that there's a lack of amazement. There's this scene where Green Lantern is fighting a big monster above the city, and the characters are like, yeah, he can handle it on his own. And it really doesn't matter. That being said, there's things about this world that are interesting. I want to see more of Clark Kent as a reporter. There's only one scene of Clark Kent as a reporter. One. And you have already seen it in the trailers. I think a lot of people will still love this film because the Superman character is so awesome here. Although there's a change done to his Kryptonian backstory, it surprised me, it shocked me, and I thought it was really awesome. I think a lot of hardcore fans that don't like changes will hate it, but me, who is open to changes, that was really cool. So maybe that will be enough for you. If you love the character and that's everything you expect from this film, you'll love it. But I also expect great filmmaking from James Gunn, and I mostly didn't have that. The post-credit scene is a waste of time, that I can tell you. I will watch it again because, like I said, I really didn't have enough time to digest what I watched last night. So I really, I want to see it and give you my rating in my spoiler review. So check that out. I'm massively disappointed. I'm massively disappointed. To give a recommendation to James Gunn because he's so awesome and I'm sure he hears a lot of feedback. My recommendation is next time just make a simpler movie, please. A simpler movie, doesn't have many characters, many subplots and many stories here. How hard is to make a great Superman movie? I don't know. Well, yeah. Guys, thank you for watching, as always. Take care of your time. Please watch the film and give me your thoughts on it. Please tell me. Please like it. Like it more than I did. Enjoy it and have a great time.